Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Boisterous, bringing to you some Grandmaster League Gosu out of the map Daybreak, along with my co-commentator Cadoink. Spying up here, Cadoink. I'm announcing the players. God. All right, spying up here in the top right-hand corner is DnXZark as the blue Zerg. Down here in the bottom left-hand corner is as the red Zerg. Is that right, Cadoink?
It's either that or it's like there might be some L's in there.
There might be some L's in there.
I feel completely ridiculous doing that.
Yeah, because you actually have someone there with you. I can just go like all day long.
That's
wow.
true.
Huh.
My roommate just is giving me strange looks.
That's okay. Because I have not yet formally apologized in front of everybody, I'm sorry for saying you sucked at StarCraft. But you did.
Dude, no. Don't apologize. For those of you who don't know, Boisterous casted a game of mine that was a really old game that I played against Arcanine.
Okay.
And he was casting it, and he said I sucked really hard or something, and his dad like gave him nasty looks or something.
It was horrible. I should not have said that with him in the room.
And the truth is, it was such a terrible game.
It was awful.
What did I do that was really stupid? Oh, he sent like a ton of Zerglings into my base, and I just literally did nothing.
Yeah,
I didn't push.
You also didn't split at all versus his Banelings, and he didn't have Infestors.
Yeah.
Just watching
it was
sit
terrible.
there with a giant clump of Marines.
It was a horrible game. I don't know. Like, I think there's actually a story as to why I played that bad, but I don't want to sound like I'm making an excuse, so I'm just gonna say that I suck.
Yeah, there you go.
What?
You sounded like you were making an excuse, but you ended it with I suck, so that's good.
Well, I just remember something was happening
okay.
on that particular day. Like, maybe I was texting someone during the game. But, see, I don't want to talk like this because it makes me sound like I'm being cheap. As we have a bunch of lings running across the map. Uh-oh.
Oh, this is going to be awkward for DnXZark. This is a very aggressive play by
Oh, God. It's going to be one of our more better casts, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Well, it started with me yelling at you, and then we have playing some very aggressive Zerg, and I really love aggressive Zerg play.
You certainly do, despite the fact that you love 15 pools more than anything else, which is the least aggressive build. So, we have 4 Lings, 4 Zark, but still, I think a lot of drones might go down.
Yeah, well, there's 6 Lings now for Zark, and the Queen's out, so he will probably only get 1 drone there, which isn't really that great. I mean, he did force actually 10 Zerglings out of Zark, so Zark has overproduced Zerglings compared to those of Plus has dropped his hatchery now, and actually, is Zark going to have a hatchery? No, it's not. Yeah, there's no way. He has a severe lead on the hatchery. I can't even sound serious.
I feel so bad for this player. We're not doing his or her name any justice. But that's what you get for smurfing. Yeah, that queen was definitely super useful. Like, it popped at the most opportune time. But, you know, it's like you said, the red Zerg player definitely has her hatch up a lot earlier. I'm going to keep saying her because there's some rumors about this player that we're not going to mention, but...
Why not? Well, DnXZark, when he sent me this game, said that was actually Scarlet. But then me and Cadoink couldn't actually verify that, so we just wanted to call him or her because, you know, we don't really know who it is. It's a great name.
Oh god, it's a terrible name.
It's so good.
You know, my headphones, I'm like deaf because I'm a musician and I play music really, really loud, like with large tube amps. And there's a little bit of aggression going on with Zark, but
yeah.
I'm like deaf, so my headphones are turned up, so whenever you it's like extremely loud.
Awesome. It looks like Zark is actually swinging in here to kill hatchery. And he's going to need to play some amazing defense here because he does not have speed for his Zerglings yet.
Yeah, speed being a very, very important thing. The saving grace, though, is the red Zerg player has 2 queens, and she's also getting a spine crawler up upper ramp, so I think she'll be able to hold. It depends on how well these Banelings hit the Zerglings, but if she uses her queen effectively, then she'll be fine.
Yeah, this is some... Oh,
that blows.
Just lost so many Zerglings there. Ouch. That's the 1 Baneling, too. God, that Baneling
Yeah.
is a hero. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
the time that you wish Banelings had kill counts.
Oh yeah, man.
Oof. He's definitely in some trouble now. I mean, they just blew up so many larvae.
I know, that was so rad.
Oh, that was sick.
I didn't know that was even doable.
I think, yeah, it is. Yeah, it's just barely doable. I think Banelings do 35 damage,
Oh!
and larvae have 10 armor, so larvae would take 10 damage, or 25 damage, right? And they have 25 health. I don't know what the actual armor. It's just -1, right? I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking like that. Yeah.
I started paying attention to something else. I totally drifted off. I
Nice.
apologize.
Nice job, Cadoink.
This is probably one of the more crazy casts I've ever been a part of. I'm so distracted by her name and your pronunciation. It's great. Uh-oh, these
Yeah.
fourlings are about to meet their doom. Oh, nope. She saved one.
Yep.
Or 3.
He's definitely doing some nice Zergling macro now, although honestly the numbers might just be out of their control. And we do have a couple of Banelings now coming in here. One of the Banelings gets blocked by another Baneling. However, 4 of them are going to be diving in. Worker, oh god, this is oh man, they're going for the main base. Oh no.
Yep.
Oh, Zark. Alright, Zark, are you gonna do it? Beautiful spreads. Gonna limit a lot of the damage that these Banelings could do, but are they gonna hit some of the bigger piles? It does not matter. There's so many Zerglings here. He's doing so much damage to all of these drones. All the drones are now running to the natural, but it's just, I don't know if it's gonna be enough. Actually, wow. Zerglings popped out.
Large amount of them have died, though. I mean, if you look
Yeah.
at the tab, 10 drones have been killed. Zark killed 10 drones. That's pretty nice, considering he has 2 bases up. His economy is like triple his opponent's. Zark is an emo. Huh?
It's Zark's economy is 5 drones behind.
Oh, wait, really?
Yep.
Oh, that loss of mining was just by virtue of the fact that the drones were running around. But still, there's a lot to be said there. That's lost mining time.
That is definitely lost mining time for and you know they're gonna be hurting for a little while here, as a lot more Zerglings are coming in for super aggression. Oh, that Baneling, it peeked down the ramp a second too early, literally just a second too early. That Baneling has been there so much closer. Oh my God, Zark, ouch! He juked and then he jived and then he died. I think you're a little bit behind.
Am I? That really sucks.
Yeah.
What's your timestamp?
It's 10:48 as we see Zark's Zerglings just running back into their base, running back to the protection of 2 Banelings, and here come the Banelings. Not the best hits. There we go. That was a good.
That was a very good one.
Yeah, 4 Zerglings down. The first one was only 2 though, so it like spread out and became almost cost efficient, which is perfectly fine for because really they are still ahead in worker count, only by 1 now, but that's still okay. I mean, Zerg versus Zerg is ridiculous as far as how drone counts swing back and forth, because nobody knows when to build drones, right? Because it changes all the time, and it changes from game to game, and some people are really, really bad at ZVZ and just all in randomly, such as myself.
Yeah, one thing that's really scaring me is the red Zerg player got an infestation pit, and I feel like she should have gone for the mutas, because honestly, there is not too much in the way of anti-air in Zark's base, and I think that the surprise muta is going to make a big difference. And actually, that's what Zark's going. But the problem for Zark is that the red Zerg player is going to have pathogen glands up, and you'll be able to fungal all the mutas. Yeah,
that's definitely going to be painful for Zark, and I prefer infestors a lot more to mutas in ZVZ, and that's why I'm really. I mean, it's really just because of that fungal growth on the Mutalist, because honestly, if it's a Muta versus Muta battle, it just comes down to economy. If it's an Infestor versus Infestor battle, it's actually somewhat macro or micro heavy, because you do need to land those money fungals. And if it's an Infestor versus a Muta, usually the Mutas just die, because it's very hard to spread them out enough for those fungals. So it's gonna be difficult to see. It's gonna be hard to predict how well these fungals are gonna do, but typically they fare very well.
Yeah, the reason I mentioned the mutas for the red Zerg is that she had her layer up so much quicker.
Yeah.
And so she actually could have done that because she saw how aggressive Zark was being, and that might have been a nice switch for her, because she knows that infestors were not an option for Zark. But now that the game has gone on this late, I think that teching to Mutas is a bad choice.
Yeah.
And I don't know how it's gonna help or hurt Zark. It'll all depend on how well the fungals are and how well Zark is at splitting his Mutas around and attacking in good locations.
Yeah, definitely. We actually have 10 Mutalisks on the way for Zark, and they are now heading into his base, just flying across the map. There are 4 infestors, but they're all camped out at the 3rd here, and I'm not sure if she quite got the information that there were mutas on the way. I mean, she'll definitely know right about now, and the infestors are coming into a good position where the fungals. Oh, there are a couple of very good fungals. Those Mutalisks got into an extremely nice position, and then some bad micro from is actually causing the infestors to just run right underneath those Mutalisks. And here come the Mutalisks flying into the main base. They are going to be sniping off as many drones as possible. These drones trying to block for the Spore Crawler, but I'm not sure if they know that these Mutalisks are actually not Zealots, and this is not StarCraft Master. And
well, part of what you want is actually no, I retract my statement. Keep going.
Okay, and we do have Zerglings now swinging into the 3rd base and actually sniping off the hatchery before Roaches can really take them all down. And it looks like quite a few Mutalisks have gone down, but I think they've managed to snipe off every one of the infestors, and they will be escaping momentarily here. Oh, are they going to go for another? Oh, that was a greedy decision from DnXZark, and it might just have cost him a lot of Mutalisks. He's going to lose 2 to that fungal growth. I think there might have been a 3rd in there. I did not notice, but there are only 4 Mutalisks left out of the original 10, which is a big hit, even if you do manage to snipe off a good amount of infestors. And one more infestor goes down to these 3 Zerglings because they are just boss mode monsters, and the Roaches did not want to help defend. And it looks like these Zerglings are just so annoying, Cadoink.
Yeah, I think the game is pretty much over. There's a huge amount of mining that was lost for the Red Zerg player. In fact, we have 1,000 minerals banked for Zark, and he's got his 3rd base up, and he's going to start saturating that. So there's not really any kind of feasible way that the Red Zerg player can get back into the game, I think.
He definitely lost a lot of her infestors in very sloppy manners. And, that was kind of just rough to watch. And we now see all of these Overlords going down all across the map, which is just very, very annoying, to be quite perfectly honest.
Yeah, that was so funny. The Red Zerg fungled a single Muta. It was like the most useless fungal I'd ever seen. But yeah, these Overlords going down this, they're moving up to the 3rd base, and
actually, some reasonable splitting from DnXZark, making sure that his Mutas do not clump up into getting a little bit close to clumped there. But it's all good. It's all good. These infestors were not there to really capitalize on it. And this is one of the reasons I don't think this is actually Scarlet. Because I don't know if Scarlet BMs.
I don't think so, and I don't think she played like Scarlet. Like, if this is Scarlet, I feel bad, but Scarlet is actually one of my favorite North American Zerg players. She's Canadian, and so I think she's a very, very good player.
Yeah, I'm not sure he is quite at that caliber.
Yeah, this could just, if it is her, it just very well could be an off day for her.
Yeah, because everybody has bad days.
Oh, absolutely. Just like my game with Arcanine.
Yep.
Wink!
Well done, Cadoink. Really shifting the thought of the conversation there.
Nice save.
Nice save. Alright, we have a couple more Mutalisks swinging in, and honestly, it's going to be hard for Zark to actually win this at this point. Because he has a lot of infestors and quite a few queens at that point. And, 7 infestors is kind of awkward to fly in with Mutalisks against. But, oh my god, he's not paying attention, and a lot of Mutalisks are going to go down for no reason. And beautiful splitting from those Mutalisks. Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
That was amazing.
Leaves the game. No GG. Super BM.
So BM.
So BM.
Alright, Cadoink, where can they find any of your other videos?
If you would like to check out my casts, you can head on over to youtube.com/user/Cadoink Studios. I'm sure Boisterous will be so kind and post a link in his description bar to my channel, as he is a great guy.
And I will totally remember to put your name in the title of the video. Totally.
Definitely do that too, because that's very helpful. And then also, I am the official caster for Non-Esports, an awesome German StarCraft 2 team, so you can check us out there at youtube.com/user/ non-esports official. I do cast there every week, and they're very good, very high-level plays. I love watching those games.
And if you guys would like to check out any other videos I have commentated, you can head on over to youtube.com/user/boisterous_SC2. And at the same time, if you would like your games commentated by me or me and Cadoink, you can send them on into boisteroussc2@gmail.com. So this is Boisterous.
This is Cadoink.
Signing out.